we actually voted on the change on February 12th of 2021. We voted to set the time limit of 3 minutes, which I agree is a good time. But one of the biggest things that I think that we need to do, especially being a county that boasts, and we basically pride ourselves on being a constitutional sanctuary county, and that's letting our citizens be heard. I agree, and we cannot by statute discuss any concerns that they may have, but letting them voice their concerns and opinions and then discussing it further afterwards, I think is something we can do. We should do to hear the citizens out. Basically, and here's what we have done is basically the Logan County Board of Commissioners provides time for public's comments twice on each agenda. Members of the public wishing to make comments will have 3 minutes to speak. Citizens speaking must provide their name and address prior to making their statement. Any further discussion needed outside of the said time limit may be held with their district commissioner after the close of the meeting or at a date and time set by mutual agreement. Statements shall not be inflammatory, derogatory, or contain offensive language. The Logan County Board of Commissioners will preserve the order with the powers granted to them by Title 19 of Oklahoma Statute, Section 331. And that would be dated from today. Basically, what I'm asking the board is to let the people speak their concerns, and then if we need to further discuss it, which most likely we will, then we can discuss it with them privately at a later time. That way we know what the citizen has come here for.
Okay, understand what you're asking. I would ask that possibly we can table this until Monty can be here to discuss it with us. All right, item 9, consideration of possible action on detention transportation claims. June 2021, $1,175.39. July 2021, $495.03.
Make a motion to accept claim.
I have a motion and a second to accept the claims. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 10, consideration and possible action on resolution accepting donation of concrete storm shelter from Lori Pierce, District 2, to be used for riprap where needed. I will make a motion to accept this.
I will second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Didn't hear Louis.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay. Motion passes unanimously. Item 11, consideration and possible action on resolution accepting $2,000 donation from Paul Kowalski to District 1 for road materials to be used on east side of Highway 74 at Charter Oak and on east side of Highway 74 at Sky Ridge Drive. Paul's making a donation to help improve the aprons that connect to Highway 74 off of those two areas in Sky Ridge Drive and off of Charter Oak.
Make a motion to accept.
I have a motion and a second to accept. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Item 12, consideration and possible action on the resolution accepting $2,065 payment from ACO SIG to Election Board for contents lost due to water damage on May 21, 2021, and deposit to account number 0001-1-2200-2005.
Make a motion to accept.
I have a motion and a second to accept the check from ACO. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 13, consideration and possible action on resolution accepting $3,224.97 from ACO SIG to emergency management for contents lost due to water damage on May 21, 2021, and deposit to account number 0001-2-2700-2005.
Make a motion to accept.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Item 14, consideration and possible action on resolution establishing a speed limit on Charter Oak between Broadway and Bryant to 35 and 25 at the curve on Charter Oak extending into Bryant. Did we have the photo?
I don't have the map.
Okay, so where we just paved Charter Oak, we're having some problems with some of the local residents putting up their own speed limit signs. for lack of a better description. Is that kind of the way?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Probably talking about my daughter.
No, no, I mean, we got 25-mile-an-hour speed limit signs out there, they're yellow ones, and we got some 30s, and we got some 35s, and it's just kind of a hodgepodge, so we've decided to go ahead and make it official, and so the speed limit between Charter Oak, on Charter Oak between Bryant and Broadway will be 35 miles an hour if we approve this. And then we're gonna have recommended speed limits at the corner of Charter Oak and Bryant to be 25. Those will be the yellow 25s with arrows on them, so people will know that there is a corner, please slow down. But anyway, the enforceable speed limit will be 35 miles an hour. I ask for y'all's consideration on this and open it up for a approval.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the change in speed. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Okay, item 15, consideration of possible action on approving the following permanent road crossing permits as follows. Oklahoma Natural Gas Company, a 6-inch line across Charter Oak, 2.5 miles west of US 77 and State Highway 33. Across Charter Oak, 2.5 miles west of US 77 and State Highway 33. Panel S. Bryant, parallel, okay. South Bryant, 2.5 miles west of US 77 and State Highway 33. Oklahoma Natural Gas, cross Penn, 3.2 miles south of State Highway 74 and State Highway 74F. Cross Penn, 3.5 miles south of State Highway 74 and 74F. Then Cox Communications, cross parallel with Waterloo Road, 0.58 miles west of State Highway 74 and east of the southwest corner of 35, 15 north and 4 west. Looks like 2 of those are in District 1, and is that one of them in District 2 or 3? District 3.
I don't think any, which one would be in ours?
I might have misread. 10 south.
Looks like they're all in your.
I think they're all yours.
Okay. The 74F had me fooled there for a second. Oh, okay. I know what that's it. All right. So without objection, I'll move to approve these.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve them. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. This will be a sign fest here.
One right there.
The road crossing's thicker than our consent agenda.
Yes, sir. move on to item 16, consideration and possible action on approving the following temporary road crossing permits as follows. O'Brien Oil Company, 3-inch oil and gas, across Pennsylvania, quarter-mile south of Highway 33 in Pennsylvania. Looks like mine again. And I will approve it.
Second.
Or ask for approval.
A second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And okay.
Give me just a quick.
So, without objection, we recess for about approximately 10 minutes.
No objection.
I can call this meeting back to order, and we'll start with back on item 17.
None.
All right, we have none for item 17. Item 18.
None.
None. Okay. Item 19, consideration of possible action on consent agenda.
Payroll claims.
Payroll claims.